I'm going to show you the best faceless niches to get into right now that are making people thousands of dollars every single month, including me. I'm going to show you some of my results. Here you can see a channel that I'm running that made $1,500 in the last 28 days. Then here we have another one that made $5,000. And here we have some single video earnings. So a video that made $3,000, a single video that made $1,500. So I know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna give you the best niches to start where you will guaranteed make some money. So let's not waste any time but get straight into it. I'm gonna drop my full sauce here. So the first niche we're gonna look at is basically just this AI stories niche. You might know this niche from shorts because there it's already really big. A lot of people do like these AI stories short, but this is basically just the same thing in long form content. And as you can see, I found a channel here, for example, that basically started with this just like 1 year ago, has already made 100,000 subscribers, even more like 150,000. And if we look at the most popular videos, you can see they have millions of views. So I'm just quickly going to show you one of those videos so you get an example of what that looks like. And then I'm also gonna show you like the revenue you can make with these. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Here, I don't like this intro. That's the first tip, I wouldn't do that. But you can see it's basically really simple, just AI images. Now you can even animate the AI images, then some captions and some story above it, right?
Big decision without asking him. Because
it's basically saying the Prime Minister made a big decision without asking. It's just like a story. And the best thing is, this is basically just a script made with ChatGPT. You can ask it to write a story about a king and a knight or something, for example, and it will just write you a full-on story, and you can tell it to make it like, for example, this video is pretty short. If you want an 8-minute video, you should aim for 1,500 words, because then you can run max ads. But now, how much money is this channel making? This channel, for example, made a total of 6.4 million views already, which with an average RPM of like $5 is already like $20,000-$30,000 made with this channel. So that is really solid. And as you can see, as I just showed you the style, it's really simple. Now, if I would start it personally, I would make it a bit longer than this channel, for example, is doing, but there's also a lot of other channels out there. I would try to get the videos at least above 8 minutes so that you can run even mid-roll ads, so ads inside of the video, and make more money that way. Then you will even like, this channel would have made like $50,000-$60,000. Also for the thumbnail, you can see it's nothing special. And as I already said, you can basically do this whole thing with AI, as I always preach. Here you could write ChatGPT script, then put it into a voiceover tool like 11 Labs, then generate some images, put it all together in CapCut, and voila, you have a video. So a really good niche that I would definitely look into, especially since it's working and you can even post more than he does, like he posts once a week. But yeah. Now quickly before we get into the next niche, I just wanted to mention that I just created a private community where I share the best of the best top niches, even my own niches, to make the amounts of money that I just showed you with like single videos, and also to make this amount of money on my other channels per month. Now inside of that community, you will not only get niches, you will also get shown how you can automate this by AI. And by automating it, I mean like you literally do none of the work. There are some systems in there that I'm sharing where you can basically just click play and it will just generate you the whole video from script voiceover to the video. So it's basically insane value you get in there. You can start making thousands of dollars by just investing like a couple of minutes every day, so like half an hour a day. And I will even show you things such as how you can monetize from the first video ever, because that's a thing a lot of people don't know about. Then you'll also get advice from me, so one-on-one access to me. I will help you and give you advice until your channel is at thousands of dollars per month. And there's a bunch more like thumbnail packages and a Notion template, so it's definitely worth checking out. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or like you already do this, there's insane value in there that you will get in no other course, I can promise. And we even did a test run with 2 test members, and they already started making money in the first ever month they joined, and both basically made more back than their subscription fee. So check that out. The link is down below. It's discounted right now for the first 10 members. So join now and I will see you in there. And the next niche we're gonna look at, this niche right here, it's basically like a Christian channel and a lot about like Pope Leo. that basically said things. And this is like insanely easy to go viral, because I always preach this too. These channels are basically name dropping, and if you use a like well-known name in a title on YouTube, it will just always work really well for the audience that looks for these people. And basically I did a channel like this similar already, where I basically did videos about preachers, and I made thousands of dollars with that channel too. Now here personally what I did was I made the videos longer, so you can see the videos are like 15 minutes long each. I would aim in this niche to go for like videos that are 30 minutes long and even longer, because then you will get crazy RPMs, even like upwards of $30, which just means you make $30 per 1,000 views. And if you look at this channel, it's pulling in like 40,000 views. That would mean he would already make above like $1,000. So it's definitely worth it. Now let's just look at how many views he made. He made 2.5 million views, and all of the videos above 8 minutes. So he runs max ads. So that means with these 2.5 million views, he has easily made $20,000-$30,000. And it's a pretty new channel too. If you see, he started 3 months ago, and in 3 months he made $30,000. That is just insane. And there's basically no business model out there where you can do the same thing. This is a really good niche. This is just one example. You don't even have to go for like faith. There's a lot of other channels out there, like for example, Napoleon Hill Advice. Let's just search for that. Here I also saw some videos in that style, because he's just a well-known guy, right? They basically post this, like for example, look at this, 100,000 views 3 months ago too, and he even has more views than the other channel I just showed you. He made like $100,000 already with these videos. And you can basically do this for anything, just a motivational speaker or like a preacher or something. Here the same thing, just a channel that started too, copying the other channel 1 month ago. Now if you look at how many views he got, 500,000 views. It doesn't seem much, but he probably made around $10,000 from that alone, because it's just 1 hour videos and he runs a lot of ads on them. So really good niche, and you can see you can make $10,000 in your first ever month running this. That's why I always say faceless YouTube is insane, and with like the tips and help you get inside of my academy, you will definitely get some good results. Last and final new niche that I found for you guys, and that is basically like this Navy Secrets niche, where it's basically just like about like military stuff. And there's a bunch of channels out there. Now, of course, this is like a niche that is a bit more on the edge, because it's a lot about like guns and basically violence and stuff. And if you know YouTube, they don't like to monetize that fully. Like some advertisers, for example, won't like to run their ads on this. So this can like hurt your RPM, so you'll get less money for the views you're getting, but still you can see this channel is getting insane amounts of views, and still like with a lower RPM, he should be making thousands of dollars every single month. So this is a really good niche. And if we just look at the video real quick, you can also just see it's basically footage with a voiceover, and you can source this footage online and then basically just do some captions again and maybe put some widgets in. So it's really simple and not too complicated. But yeah, out of these 3 niches, not my most favorite niche, but still a good niche. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and more importantly that you got some value out of it. And make sure to check out the academy, because I'm telling you, this business model is cracked right now. Basically no better thing to start, because if I, for example, show you like a video like this, I made this video in like 20 minutes and it basically generated me money for days and even months. So I just had to create the video once, and then basically it earned money for months. So this is like true passive income. You will basically make money in your sleep. So check the academy out. I promise it's gonna be worth it. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.